Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial, and this time it's gonna be the SS Savannah. So, built this one a while ago, and I've got a request to do it. So, yeah, let's do this one. So yeah, no, it's been a while. I just haven't really been motivated to do shipbuilding, and guess I'll just do this tutorial now. So, yeah. So now we're gonna start on the keel. The keel is 268 blocks long. So 268. Then now we're gonna build like the bottom part, like the base plate. And you're gonna want to start on the 17th block back of the front. So this one, it's a bit far back. Then it's gonna be go. So now we're gonna be building back. So it's 9. Then it's another 9. Then it's 5 rows of 8. So that's 5 rows of 8. I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna be another row of 9. So then another row of 8. Then 2 rows of 9. And it's row of 10. Then it's row of 12. Then this is the outside part, and it should be 42 blocks long. So it's the outside, basically right here. So that's like our side. So now we're gonna start curving in. Then curving in, gonna do want a row of 11. Then you're gonna want wait, 4 rows of 9. So then you're gonna want 6 rows of 8. And how many was that? So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 8, and then 6 rows of 8. Then you want 2 rows of 7. So 1. And then you should have 12 blocks remaining. Hopefully I did this right, and I did it right, so that's good. Let's go. Okay, so I just got pinged. I'm gonna just do this. Okay, so now you can fill in the base plate if you want, but I'm gonna do that later. Now we're gonna build this outside edge part up, and I know it's a little bit weird, but trust me. So you're gonna want to start the back end of the 42. And you're gonna go out 3, so 1, 2, 3, like that. And you're gonna go backwards 3, so 1, 2, 3, so it shouldn't look like this. No, it's a little weird, but if you look on the actual model, you can see how, if I just break the lock here, that there's like the 3 here, so it's double instead of the normal 1. So we're going to go back to this, so it's out 3, then back 3. Then out 2 rows 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you're going to go forward 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so something like that. Then you're going to go out 2, then forward 1, up 2, then out 1, like so. It should look something like this. I know it's a little bit weird. You can, if you want, you can make it like this. So you're just gonna want to do something like this all the way to the front end, which we'll do now. So go to the front part of this 42. Then you're gonna go out 3. So 1, 2, 3. So then forward 3. Then out 2 rows of 2. Then back 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then out 2. 1, 2. Then you want to go back 8. Then you're gonna go up 2 and out 1, like so. And then you can just connect the lines like so. Like this. I'm gonna just do it here. So why not? My eyes itchy. Oh my god. So yeah. So it should like create that side curve that like ships have. So you know. This one's from the 1960s, so it's a very sleek looking ship. You can tell like by the bow, and it has that type of stern. So yeah. The ship actually still exists today in Baltimore. So if you want to go visit her, you can. So now you can just do this final row. And it should look something like that. It's a bit weird, but if you trust the process, it's supposed to end up like this. We're just doing the red draft today. I don't want to do that much. This is probably my biggest tutorial. So yeah. While I'm here, I'm just gonna fill in the floor with the red terracotta. That's the block we're using. So yeah. And if you want, you can copy it over to one side and then paste it. But as I'm not gonna do that since I have Word Edit, I can just copy the whole thing at the end. So now we're gonna work on the front. But first, so we're gonna work on the back. But first, since you see how it's like 3 right there, we're gonna do something a bit weird. So you want to go to the edge of like when we out 3, go to the front here. So like where you have the 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. Okay, go to this block right here. Then in here, you want to go 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like that. Just see how it's like making a curve. Because then after this is all done, you're gonna fill like in this part up here, like make that curve. So it's 11, then 3 rows of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1. So really what you do is tracing this part like that. We're just gonna follow. After that, 3 rows of 9 is a row of 8. So then a row of 9. Then it's another row of 8. No, actually it's 5 rows of 8. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's actually 2 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3. And then it's a row of 6. And it's a row of 5. So it should look something like that. I know it's a bit weird, but when you're done with that, you can fill in these little holes right here. So that it makes the base plate like the bottom curve, so like the hole is actually more curved instead of just being like diagonal, like on that part. Like, so just filling this all in. Just filling this all in. This is what should look. This is what it should look like when you're done. And yeah, now we're actually gonna start working up the hole like that. So you want to go to the front. There's 20 sections in total, and this front part is section 0. So what you're gonna want to do is go up. Hold up. I'm just gonna clear out my things. And delete those. Delete these. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is go on section 0. It's going forward 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. So then 2 rows of 2. Now you're gonna want to go up 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then a 5. And then just have 1 block forward like that. So this should be the height of your draft total. And yeah, should look something like that. Now on to section 1, right here. You're gonna want to do 2 rows of 5 going forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Up 2. Up 2 rows of 3. Then up 4. Then up 3. Then 1. Like that. So it sure looks something like that. And now, you see these 2 rows of 5 here. You're gonna want to trace them all the way back to the, what's it called? The side, like the edge that we did earlier. So you're just gonna want to trace these all the way back until it gets to here. Let me just. So yeah, till there. Then see how it connects up there. So it should look something like that. Now just do the second row on top. We're gonna do something similar on the stern, but we'll get to that later when we're done with the bow. So that's good. So let me just get this done. So like that. So it sure looks like that. As you can see, we made like that bottom part there. So now we're just gonna focus on building up the rest of the hole. So now and when we're done with the entire thing, you're gonna fill in the gaps like this at the end, so like this like a rib thing. But now going back on section 2, gonna be a row of 3, 4, then 2 rows of 2. Then go up 2, up 3, 4 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up 2, like so. Now in section 3, and if I'm going too fast, slow the video. I just have a tend of rushing things, so I'm sorry for that. Now in section 3, you're gonna do a row of 3, 3 rows of 2. Just that recording, and I'm good. So yeah. Now you're gonna want to go up 2, up 4 rows of 3, and then just have one block for like so. That's section 3. Now on to section 4. There's 20 in total, so we're almost 1/5 there, I think. So section 4, you're gonna want row of 3, and then 4 rows of 2. Then you're gonna want to go up 2, then up 3 rows of 3, then go up 2, then forward 1, like so. And now into section 5, you want a row of 3, then 5 rows of 2, go up 2, up 3, then up 4 rows of 2, then forward 1, like so. Now you're starting to make a curve like that. So now into section 6, let's do a row of 3. Then I'm pretty sure it's... No, section 6 is 2 rows of 3, my bad. Then it's 12 rows of 2. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that. So now it's just making that final curve shape so that it's not really going to go up anymore. It's just going to be like smooth like that. So now into section 7, have 4 rows of 2. 4 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 10 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And now into section 8, you can have a row of 4. This is going to be 5 rows of 3. So then it's, where is it? 8 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Like so. Now on to section 9. You're going to want to have 2 rows of 4. Then you're going to want to have 5 rows of 3. So then you're going to have 7 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like so. They should meet you at the top, and they should all be the same height, which is good. So that's that. Now on to section 10. What was that? Let me just check. So yeah, we're on to section 10 now. Section 10, you're going to have 3 rows of 4. So then 5 rows of 2. 5 rows of 3. So 1. Then you're going to have 6 rows of 2. So 1. Now on to section 11. So we're halfway there. You're going to want to have row 5. 2 rows of 4. I want to have 6 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the rest, which are going to be 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. So that should look good. And yeah, now we're on to section 12, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, section 12. You're going to want to have row 5. 3 rows of 4. Then 5 rows of 3. Then 5 rows of 2. So like that. So it's becoming very more elongated as we go on. Now into section 13, it's going to be a row 5. Then it's going to be 4 rows of 4, so then it's 4 rows of 3. Then it's 5 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. That's section 13. Now on to section 14. We're going to do row 5, 4 rows of 4. Then 4 rows of 3. Then 5 rows of 2. So it was just the exact same thing as we just did. Now into section 15, it's going to be row 5, then 4 rows of 4, then 3 rows of 3 rows of 3, then we're going to have 6 rows of 2. So now into section 16, we're going to have a row 5, then 4 rows of 4, then we're going to have 2 rows of 3, then we're going to have 6 rows of 2, then we're going to have a row 3 at the top, like that. We're getting to the end here. Now into section 17, we're going to have a row 5, and we're going to have 3 rows of 4, 3 rows of 3, 6 rows of 2, and we're going to have a row 3, like that. Now on section 18, as we're getting to the end, we're going to have 2 rows of 5. Then we're going to have 2 rows of 4. Then we're going to have 2 rows of 3. Then we're going to have 7 rows of 2. We're going to have a row 3 at the top, like so. Now into section 19, which is this elevated part right here, we're going to have row 5, and 2 rows of 4, and 3 rows of 3, then 6 rows of 2, then we're going to have row 3 on top, like so. Now into the final section, section 20, we're going to have row 5, and 2 rows of 4, 2 rows of 3, 5 rows of 2, then a final row of 3 at the top. So that should be the bow done. It should look like that. And if you did anything right, it should. They all be should all be all the same height. And now we go to the front. Should have that nice little subtle curve there. And now what you're gonna want to do is, like on my other tutorials, you're gonna want to fill in the gaps here, like so. And yeah, so let me just set some examples here. Do a couple of sections, and I'll just do the rest off camera. So let me just up here. So as you can see, it should look something like that. And I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I copied over the side and filled in the gaps like that. So now we can get to the stern. Oh, I guess I missed a hole. So let me just Okay. Now we're gonna work on the stern. So like what we did at the front with the edge thing, we're gonna do at the back. Let's go to this block and let's go back 10. So 1, 2, 3. We just actually make sure this is 10. Yep. So that was 10 right there. Then it's row of 8. 2 rows of 9. I mean 3 rows of 9. Wait, is it 3? So yeah, 3 rows of 9. 3 rows of 8. Row of 7. Row of 8. Row of 7. And 4 rows of 6. So is that right? That does not seem right. 7. Oh, so it is right. Okay. So now what you can do is like what we did before, just fill it in the gaps. Like so. Like that. Now we can actually get building the hole up. So on section 0, we want to go back 13. So like that. Do 2. Then you go up 10. And 2 rows of 2. Then forward 2. 7. 4. Then 3. As you see, that's where the rudder is going. So now on to section 1. What you want to do is you 2 rows of 5. 2 rows of 3. And a row of 8. So it should extend 1 block, as you can see there. That's where the propeller will go. So then you want to go back to the beginning of the row of 8. Do forward 3. Then go up 3 from there. Then go up 6 rows of 2. Then forward 2. 6. And 4. Like so. Okay. Okay, now back to the hole. So like we did in the front, you're going to want to trace these last 2 rows. Like here. Let's go all the way back. Okay, so now you're going to want to go back to the so after we do those tracings, you're going to go on to section 2. And like we did the front, you can just start filling in the gaps now if you want. It's just really just one big gap right here. Like so. And I guess we can do the inside. Then what you want to do is go back to the center section, then with the row of 8, go 2 like that. You want to get your mangrove stairs, and then on the top, just trace it like this so that it makes that. Then on the bottom, do the exact same thing. So it looks like that. Then eventually, the propeller will go like right here. So yeah. Now on to section 2. So section 2, you're gonna want to do 2 rows of 3. Then 9 rows of 2. Then 3, 4, and 5. Like so. Now on to section 3. You're going to want to do 3 rows of 3. Then 8 rows of 2. Then a row of 3. Then 2 rows of 3, actually. So then a row of 4. So it's instead of 8 rows of 2, it's 3, 3, 4. Like so. Now on to section 4. You're going to want to do a row of 4. 3 rows of 3. That was so 3 rows of 3. Then 7 rows of 2. So like so. You're going to do 2 rows of 3. And a row of 4. Like so. Just check something and okay. So back to the build. You're actually going to want to go back down to section 5. So now for section 5, it's 2 rows of 4. Then 2 rows of 3. Then it's 6 rows of 2. Then it's 3 rows of 3. Then a row of 4 at the top, like so. Now on to section 6. Section 6, it's going to be 2 rows of 4. Then 3 rows of 3. Then you're going to have 4 rows of 2. Then you're going to have 4 rows of 3. Then a row of 4, like that. So as you can see, it's getting more gradual. Eventually, it'll be like that. So now on to section 7. You're going to have 2 rows of 4. You're going to have 4 rows of 3. You have 3 rows of 2. Then 3 rows of 3. Then 2 rows of 4. Like so. Now on to uh, section 8. You're gonna want to have, let me just get rid of that. So section 8, you're gonna have 3 rows of 4, so then 4 rows of 3, 2 rows of 2, 2 rows of 3, and 3 rows of 4, like so. Now into section 9, number 9, you're gonna want to have row of 5, 3 rows of 4, uh, 7 rows of 3, then 3 rows of 4, like so. Now under 10, you're gonna have row 5, 4 rows of 4, 2 rows of 3, a row of 4, and 2 rows of 3, and 4 rows of 4. So yeah. Now on to section 11, halfway done. So that's good. So section 11, we're gonna have a row of 5, then 13 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Like so. Those literally just 1 row of 5 and just the rest are 4s. So now into section 12, you're gonna have 2 rows of 5. Then 6 rows of 4. then a row of 5, and 3 rows of 4, then a row of 5, and a row of 4, like that. Now on to section 13, you're going to want to have 3 rows of 5, 6 rows of 4, 4 rows of 5, and a row of 4, like that. Now on to section 14, number 14, have a row of 6, so then 3 rows of 5, then 5 rows of 4, then 3 rows of 5, then a row of 6, then a row of 5. Now on to section 15, you're going to want to have 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to have 3 rows of 5, and you're going to have 5 rows of 4, then you're going to have a row of 5, then 3 rows of 6. So now under section 16, you're going to want to have a row of 7, 5 rows of 5, then 3 rows of 4, then 2 rows of 5, then 3 rows of 6. So now onto section 18, section 17. You're going to want to have row 6, and then 6 rows of 5, then you're going to have row 4, then 3 rows of 5, then 3 rows of 6. So now on to section 18, we're almost done. You're going to want to have, let me check, 18, 2 rows of 6, then 8 rows of 5, then 4 rows of 6, like that. Now into section 19, section last one, you're going to have row 7, so then you're going to have 5 rows of 5, then you're going to have 7 rows of 6, let me check. And yep, so now into section 20, the final one, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 10 rows of 6, so then a row of 5, like that. So that's just turned done. It should look something like that. It's a bit sleek, more sleek than the back, really. So now what you're going to do, what you did on the front, just start filling in the gaps. This one should be short because there's not that much. There's not that many gaps, really. So just start filling away this manual labor. So now. So I'll just do a couple right here to show you what it looks like. And yeah, so this is what it should look like when it's done, something like that. So now I'll just be back, and yeah, copy it to the other side. So I want to fill in that side panel right there. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see that I finished the stern part and just copied over to the other side. So yeah, that's what it should look like. Should be all nice, red, and filled in. Smooth, hopefully. And we'll do the propellers and rudder another day, but you should have something like that. So it makes the propeller whole. So yeah, that's going to be part one of the Savannah done, and hopefully part two will focus on the white part. Maybe the first deck of the superstructure, but I'm not sure. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for this part, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.